What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. So, we're going to talk about Lane Kiffin leaving the University of Mississippi, aka Ole Miss, to go to LSU, right? He is now LSU's new head coach, and a lot of people are upset. A lot of people are in a frenzy. A lot of people are pissed at the way he left Ole Miss and how he's done Ole Miss and how it's just wrong and how Lane Kiffin is foul for this and how he's moving all type of snake ways and how he's moving shiesty, and people are all up in arms about it for real. The first thought I had about this was that, you know, it's so funny. It's perfectly fine to leave black colleges. When coaches leave HBCUs, people all together clap in unison. It's all good. People say things like, this is what coaching is about. This is what college athletics is about. Going to get a higher paying job with better resources, a better job to pay your staff. What's the problem? This is the game of college athletics. Are we born yesterday? This is what happens. This is what happens. Because when Deion Sanders left Jackson State and you had JSU alumni upset and kind of feeling like, man, he just left us real quick, high and dry. When you had other fans of HBCU football like, damn, man, he left to go to the big school already. That was rather quick. I was hoping he would stay around to help level the playing field of HBCU football for a little longer. All HBCU fans and JSU alumni were told to get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. This is what happens in collegiate football. Y'all should just, hey, it is what it is. Why y'all crying? Why y'all upset? Do y'all not know how college football works? So I'm telling y'all the same thing when it comes to Lane Kiffin. Do y'all not know how college football works? He gonna go to the bigger job and go get the bigger money. That's the name of the game. So y'all need to build a bridge and get over it too. You see, anytime something happens to HBCUs and when they get spurned in any way or when they get left and pushed to the side for a minute or they get left for a higher paying job, everybody just like, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. When you leave these predominantly white institutions, some of their fan base get mad. How dare you leave them? Man, get the fuck up out of here. Excuse my language. I'm making this video on the cuff. I don't give a damn about Ole Miss. I really don't, because everybody know, first of all, hold on, let me say this. I went to college in Mississippi. I went to college in the Mississippi Delta at Mississippi Valley State University, a SWAC school, the alma mater to one of the greatest football players to ever play ever grace the NFL, Jerry Rice, right? Deacon Jones came from my school as well, Mississippi Valley State University. But, while being in Mississippi, because I'm from Chicago, Illinois, born and raised, when I got down to Mississippi, I became very familiar with the politics of, with Ole Miss and Mississippi State and, the lay of the landscape between the two universities and all of that. Everybody knows that Ole Miss is a stepping stone job. People go to Ole Miss to get a better job all the time. It's not a job where you just want to sit and make your home and you lay your bones at Ole Miss forever and ever and ever. It is not LSU. It is not Ohio State. It is not Michigan. It is not Alabama. So, hey, he was bound to leave at some point anyway, but people are crossing their arms and getting mad. Furthermore, when I was down there, I became very familiar with what has happened at Ole Miss for real, right? When I was in college, they put a noose around the statue of James Meredith, the first black student admitted into the University of Mississippi. A noose was put around the statue of James Meredith, right? Then, as I'm down there, I'm hearing about Confederate flags being all throughout the campus when Bill Clinton was the president and all of that, and then the KKK coming on campus and all that type of stuff. And so it's just the environment is very, very it's very racist friendly a lot of times at their school. And a lot of us, when we were because I went to school in the Delta, like I said, a lot of people in the Delta say, man, only thing, if you black at Ole Miss, they only really, really want you there if you dribbling a basketball or if your ass is carrying a football, throwing it, catching it, running with it, or you blocking. That's it. Blocking or chasing a quarterback. You chasing the passer. Rushing the passer. That's it. So I don't feel bad for Ole Miss at all. This is the name of the game. They just mad because something happened to them now. So now they out here, you got reporters referring to Lane Kiffin as a hoe, like saying stuff like you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. all of that, because now they mad. But again, when I saw when Deion Sanders left Jackson State, it was perfectly fine. Everybody was cool with it. It was all good, and it was hey, he's leaving to greener pastures. He was going to the land of milk and honey. You know, Colorado was the land of milk and honey compared to the piss poor, crime ridden Jackson. He was going to crime free Boulder, Colorado. We should be happy for him, right? Well, he's going to the land of milk and honey at LSU. He's going to a bigger program that is more revered, that is more prestigious, that has seen some recent success not too long ago. A storied program. Be happy for him. Ironically, man, it's so funny because LSU, I'm laughing because essentially LSU fired Brian Kelly to hire another Brian Kelly. But hey, that's not none of my business. I'm just looking at it from the fact that a lot of people up in arms and so mad that this is happening to Ole Miss and Ole Miss got spurned. Well, did they match it? They should have matched the offer. If that's the case, old Mississippi got it. Y'all got it. Y'all old Mississippi. Y'all old money. Go pull that shit up. I know y'all got it, But anyway, but everybody, Ole Miss, man, listen. Eli Manning don't even care about Ole Miss. He don't care. So while we sit on here crying over spilled milk about Ole Miss, I'm not finna do it. Get somebody else to do that. I'm not. Everybody told JSU fans, and I didn't even go to JSU, but I am an alum of a HBCU, a swag school, Mississippi Valley State. Everybody told Jackson State fans to kick rocks. It is what it is. Stop crying. Stop complaining. Basically, they told JSU fans, stop bitching and moaning. Well, Ole Miss fans, stop bitching and moaning. And hey, get over it. It is what it is. But I have no sympathy for a school that had a rebel. Now, they changed their mascot, but they had a damn rebel, a Confederate soldier, a Confederate rebel as the mascot for the longest of time. And that nickname, Old Mississippi. Oh, we know what old Mississippi was. Matter of fact, it ain't even that old, because when I was down there, like I said before, and again, my paternal family is from Mississippi, so I'm always going to be proud of my heritage that comes from Mississippi, because, my grandmama came to Chicago in 1960 during that great migration time, and that's why I'm born here. You know what I mean? And the rest of my family was, born up in Chicago because my grandma and my grandfather, they came to Chicago seeking better opportunity, better employment opportunities, and so on and so forth. But yeah, Mississippi it's a lot of crazy history down there. When I was still down there in general for school, because I went to school at Mississippi Valley State from 2011 to 2015, the Confederate flag was still a part of the state flag. When I was down there, the Confederate flag was a part of the state flag when I was in school. This is 2011 to 2015. So that old Mississippi nickname, it ain't too old. It ain't too old for real. But I know what y'all want it to be, old Mississippi. But some people gonna say it's just a saying to good old Mississippi. It was never really good old Mississippi for real. It wasn't. To be honest with y'all. But I'm not going to be on here. People over here crying and y'all moaning and groaning. Oh, Lane Kiffin, how could he do this? Man, Lane Kiffin been job hopping since the beginning of time. This is what he do. This is how he get down. This is how he get down. He might leave LSU for a NFL job the moment he have a successful season. So it's just that's the name. That's how he play. That's how he play ball. And when they hired him at Ole Miss, they should have been very well aware of that. All this crying and all this, no. We not finna do that. Y'all know how dude get down. You just thought you were so good and you was the land of milk and honey. I don't know why Ole Miss thought that, but they thought he was never going to leave them and all that. Man, get him out of here. Brothers, that Alabama job open up, LSU job open up, them brothers is gone. Ohio State brothers is gone. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes is gone. Me calling Lane Kiffin a brother is crazy. But you know what I mean, right? They up out of there. And it is what it is. But I'm just seeing everybody so damn mad now. It's crazy. But yeah, once again, like I said, I don't feel bad for Ole Miss because they know how, Lane Kiffin's history, how he bounced around. I mean, Al Davis, the late Al Davis even said that, he felt calm by Lane Kiffin when he was with the Oakland Raiders and all of that. Call him a flat out liar. Call him a liar during a press conference for real. When he was doing a press conference to announce Lane Kiffin's firing for real. Call him a liar. So they knew what they was getting. They just thought, hey man, he'll never leave us. And yeah, that's not how life works out, man. You know what I'm saying? You that's like when dudes get a girlfriend that notoriously cheats on their boyfriend, and they be like, oh, she'll never leave me. She'll never do that to me. Or a girl that leaves her boyfriends for another dude, she'll never leave me. I'm the real one over here. I got it going on. I'm the real one. I'm the real deal. And then they get shot. Oh my gosh, she left me? How could she do this to me? She left me. She got me up out of here, man. Nobody trying to hear all that, dog. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that, man. Like, you know what I mean? So, yo, like, people don't know how this is going to affect Lane Kiffin's reputation in general anyway, man. What reputation? What reputation, man? Lane Kiffin been showing you what time it is, man. He been showing you what time it is. But like I said, man, I don't care about Ole Miss because I know how that school be getting down in general as it pertains to Black Americans. So I'm not going to be sitting here and crying. But like I said, it's just so funny to me. It's always okay to leave Black colleges and situations with Black coaches. It's always perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? It's always cool. It's always good to do that. If they really felt the way, if they wanted to keep them, or did they match it? Did they? I'm trying to think in my head. I'm looking at some stuff. I'm looking up some stuff right now. Did they match it? Did they match the offer? And he's like, I'm still going anyway. I don't know if they matched it or not. Yeah, like, well, maybe he think, you know what I'm saying? Well, Ole Miss done what they done the last few years. Maybe he feel like it's fool's gold. You know what I mean? And he like, yo, I'm finna go on to a better situation where I can keep replicating this success. I can keep replicating success much better. You know what I mean? But like, man, come on now. Like, I guess Ole Miss is just mad because they the ones used to being able to poach coaches, you know what I mean, and all of that. And now they getting mad because now they the side chick. Hey man, listen, sometimes everybody got their turn being the side chick, brother. You feel me? Like, like it is what it is, man. But oh my God, I just it's just now, it's just so funny to me now to see people just so mad at him. And again, if Lane Kiffin was at a Black college, they would have said, good riddance to that Black college, Lane. You deserve better. You need to leave that Black school, go to something better, get you some more money. Fuck them Black students at their school. Fuck that Black alumni. Tell them to kick rocks. Tell them to kiss your ass and get your money. And it is what it is. Now he leaving Ole Miss. Ooh, oh my God! Not Ole Miss. How can he do this? Not Ole Mississippi. Ole Mississippi, man. Get up out of here, man. Hey, man. I don't know, man. Maybe his daughter, I don't know, maybe they don't want to live there. I don't know, man. But yeah, like like I don't even like for real. Like Eli now, do Eli be coming back to Ole Miss? Do Archie be coming back there? Peyton ain't even go there. Do Cooper be coming? Cooper, do he go back to Ole Miss? I don't think so. So Lane Kiffin like, man, the Mannings don't even be up in here. I'm about to get this paper and hightail it up out of here and get over it. But again, I just shock any Black person, especially any Black person, caring and moaning and groaning about about Ole Miss. You feel me? Like, besides you reporting on it, if you crying and complaining, get a grip. Yo, Black behind needs to get a grip. For real. Nobody crying about the man. I'm gonna tell you, if you crying about Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss, and you Black, I'm gonna tell you, stop eating them butter biscuits. I'm gonna tell your ass, don't be a member of the butter biscuit eating brigade. Don't be a brother of the butter biscuit eating brigade. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, man. So I just wanted to make that point. But yeah, man, Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm out, y'all. Peace.